Good morning, good morning, good morning. Did you think I wasn't going to come on? Did you think I slept? Did you think I overslept? Well, I did a little. Good morning, world. This is Meri at the.meri.atelier. And today is Thursday, November 4th. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Let me get out here to my channel. Got 2 people out there. Good morning, world. It's Arlene. Hi, Arlene. Good morning, Arlene. Well, yes, I'm still kind of waking up. I'm going to do some carving. I'm working on my November carving. I'm making words, and I've done 2. I've done A and B and ink and gold. So we're going to continue this morning with 2 more. Put that down there. And let me get out to my Society of Idea Collector book is getting full. We're ready for day 3 and day 4, and I kind of I put tape on here so you couldn't see all the words I have planned. Why did you do that, Barry? Oh, I don't know. Becky's here. Good morning, Becky. She says, no coffee or breakfast for us this morning as we both have fasting blood work today. Oh, dear, Becky. Well, it'll be over with soon. It will be over with soon. I was up late last night. Excuse me. I was up late last night cleaning off this desk. Cleaning off this desk. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Arlene is here. Jacqueline's here. Good morning, Jacqueline. Mary, do you know Karen Merritt? No, I don't think I do. Is there a reason why? Is she another one of our missing people? Our missing viewers? No, I don't think she might have come in here once or twice, but I don't remember. Jacqueline says, I sure need you all this morning. Well, we need you too, Jacqueline. We need you too. You were in the holiday spirit yesterday, Jacqueline. She won one of the journals and was supposed to send me her mailing address. Oh. Well, I would just give her, I'd give her a few days, and a few days. Now, when I was doing those giveaways, I would say, if you don't send me your address in 7 days or 3 days or something like that. Of course, everybody sent me the address, and I haven't sent anything to them yet. So they know they're supposed to get their addresses in to you. Becky made these beautiful journals out of everything she got at the thrift store. And I really did like those covers yesterday. She laminated the covers, and they're kind of a floral, aren't they? I can shut my eyes and see them. And then she used all the different papers, several different kinds of papers that she got at the thrift store. Okay, well, the first word for today would be my November 3, and it is going to be hard to read. Time. T-I-M-E. The first word I'm going to carve today is time. This painter's tape kind of pulls off my lettering here. So I'm going to have practice doing my inner point here on the M's, 3 of them. That's what I need practice on. So we're going to carve the word time. Time, time, time. Florals and birds. I missed, I need to get at it today, Becky, and put up that playlist. I missed the first part of Becky did her exploding canvas. She's doing the exploding canvas base for her diorama. And I didn't get it done yesterday. We were expecting the furnace man to come, and they canceled, called in sick. Oh, come on. Can't get the plastic off of this. And you know, last night I was cleaning off my desk and getting ready for this morning, and I knew I had erasers. And do you know, they were in the very last box I looked in. Well, I knew what box it was in, because I looked at my inventory list. But the box I wanted was way at the bottom, of course. Way at the bottom. Now, Arlene, it says, Mary, are you going to save these jackets and make a mini journal? You know, I should stamp. I should stamp on each one of these. Maybe I will. Stamp the word and the letter. I don't know if I can do the letter. I guess if I paint it, I can. And make a mini journal of the letters that I carve. All right. So let me get started here. Want my ruler. So the word this morning is time. And I'm going to put my border on here. You know, I should sit here and open up all the erasers, not online. Oh, I'm just catching up with myself this morning. I'm just catching up with myself. All right. Let's let's see, I think I... Let me zoom in and draw a little square on my paper so I can hopefully stay in. Let me zoom in. Good morning to everybody who's come in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Let me just draw a square here. Stay in focus. All right, so I have to stay in this little square here. All right, so let's do the T I time. And I'm just practicing my letters more or less this month. And I'm just practicing block letters. Now, I did try in my journal, and I might do it again, to do some italic letters. But I was more or less just playing. Let's do the M here. So I don't think I'm going to carve italic ones. But what I need to do is practice carving these points where they are nice and clean. And my M gives me 3 points to practice on. Here, here, and here. And so I could practice a bunch of M's. I could actually bring this T out a little more. So the point is not to have a beautiful carving. The point is just to practice doing alphabets. So we're going to do time. I'm going to move my journal off of the... And I did not get tea or coffee made, but I did have some water. I always put a glass of water next to my bed. And to sip on. My mouth gets dry at night. I use mouthwash, clean my teeth at night, and that mouthwash that I use just dries out but when I wake up in the morning, my mouth is all dry. So let's carve the word time. Time, time, time. How do you spend your time? How fast time flies. Sometime I will get things all done. So I'm beveling the edges here, and I need to get out my little stamp pad jig. There. So let's start carving when I was cleaning the other day, I found this charm bracelet that had all these clock faces on it. I'm going, where did that come from? I don't know. It was in my stash, and I forgot I even had it. So on the back of this will be the letter C. I'm doing cap letters on the back. Capital letters. Whoops, that's going to be curved. But block letters are the easiest to carve. But I need practice. And so I'm just choosing words that are 4-letter words. What 4-letter word are you doing today? Some of my words, like I think I chose the word crayon, and that C-R-A-Y-O-N. I'm going to have to squeeze that one on the eraser if I do it. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, Nina. Jacqueline says, I'm still in the spirit. Just kids are a lot sometimes. I get in over my head, pretty ambitious. Oh, Jacqueline, you're in the right place. Talk about somebody who gets in over her head. I do. There's so much I want to do. I get in over my head in working on projects. I said I was not going to start another project. Then I watched Lisa. Monday night. I haven't started it yet. I'm getting the supplies together. She's going to do a frame loom weaving project, and I want to participate in that and make an art journal cover. And I am going to use this thread as my warp thread. But if you do an art journal cover, I'm thinking I'm going to have to have those threads pretty close together for weaving. I'm thinking they're going to have to be at least, what, 3/8 of an inch apart? I don't know. I'm going to have to ask Lisa what she thinks. Because if I weave with crochet thread, and I'll probably have to buy some, I want to choose just a couple colors like black and gold, cream, brown, that type of thing. I don't want 100 colors, but I'm going to do, my thought is I'm going to do it on an 18 by 24 loom that we're going to make for on our frame. We're using a frame and, hammering nails into it. She's doing a cardboard one now, and I'm not doing the cardboard one, but I was watching her and I'm going, oh, I can weave an art journal cover. So I'm going to do the M last. Now I do have a scoop blade out here, and I could just scoop out this negative space. Kids are a lot sometimes. Yep. You know, bless their hearts. They're discovering the world. They're very active creatures. But what would we do without the little ones? What would we do without kids? They keep young. Now, I don't have kids, but I appreciate them. I don't hate kids or anything like that. In fact, I enjoy them. But I can understand if you're taking care of kids 24/7, you probably need a break. What would we do without the mothers in our world? What they put up with. I don't know how my mother put up with me. I was thinking about my mom and dad the other day and how much I miss them. I do miss them. If I could just hug them one more time. If I could just hug them one more time and tell them how much but life is strange. It's not going to let us do that. So if your mother and dad are still living, go hug them one more time and say, that's just because I love you. All right. I'm going to do this E. Did I say good morning to you, Rhonda? Kimberly's here. Good morning, Kimberly, Rhonda. Teresa, good morning, Teresa, little sister Spitfire. Jacqueline said, all the local craft stores haven't received their Christmas paper yet. Oh, pads. So I had to get individual pages. The cashier was perturbed with me. I was like, sorry, I like paper. You'd think that she would be happy that you bought so much. Mary, you might try your heat tool on that tape to see if it will. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that when I do the D this morning. I'm working on C for time. Teresa, that's a good idea. Release easier with the heat tool. Of course it will. Of course it will. Thank you, Teresa. Rhonda says, Jacqueline, next time you go to buy paper, put the barcodes in different spots when you hand her the paper. That will give her something to be really upset about. Oh, Rhonda, you silly lady. Rhonda has the perfect. Come back there. If you're going to get mad, let me give you something to get mad about. You think she'd be happy you were buying all that paper. And you could say, well, you don't have your pads in yet, and I need to get to work on my project. I would think it would be your place to be a little upset. I'm in here just to buy paper. I noticed that when I went to Hobby Lobby, their Christmas, I wanted some Christmas washi tape, but their Christmas washi tape is the same design that they've had for the last couple years. And I'm going, this was what you put on sale last year that didn't sell. But I bought it because I do like a couple of the pieces in there, and I have used it up, so I bought some more. But I did notice that they did not have another design. It was last year's product. Oh well, it's still Christmas. We're not gonna let the state of the world ruin our Christmas. That would be like the Grinch. We're not going to let the Grinch, take Christmas. Yeah. We're not going to let the Grinch take Christmas. All right, I'm going to try the points here with my little tool. Which is what I should have done when I did the A. Those inner points. When I use this little tool, I expect it to dig more than it's made for. I'm still a little asleep this morning. Don't have much to say. Remember, today is Thursday. Anne will be opening up her craft and chat room in her group on Facebook. I do enjoy going into Anne and Becky's craft and chats. I've been working on my shawl. I'm getting pretty close to being done on that shawl. And I noticed that Rosemary worked on her Egyptian caboodle. I don't have mine yet. It's on its way. It's on its way. I got the notice that it was shipped, but you know how the mail is these days. So I'm working on my China one yet. I might work on it a little today. I'm working on doing the exploding pieces and well, not the exploding, the expanding, the pullouts. And I need to bind it, and I need to go watch and see how she did the closure. I'm sure it's pretty simple process, but I want to do it like she did. All right, I think I'm about ready to stamp this off. All right, let's get rid of my shavings here. And let's see how the word time stamps off for me. Time, time, time. There's a time for everything. It's high time. It's about time. Oh, excuse me. I'm a little sleepy this morning. I want to, on this journal that I'm doing, I want to do the, it got a little wonky. It's a little wonky as far as the spine goes. However, it opens real nice, and I'm able to work on it, which I'm really happy about, but it's wonky. Okay, I'm stamping off on the first page. Let me bring it down so you guys can see it. There's the A and the B, and I want to do the C this morning. Where's my eraser? Oh dear. Alrighty. So time is going to go right in here. And I need my ink pad. And I think I juiced up my ink pad the other day. So I think I've got enough juice. So let's ink it up. Oh, I might have to. Make the leg of that T a little skinnier. The E needs a little work, I can see already, but let's stamp this up a little, because I think I'm going to have to do a little fixing on it. Let's put it right there. Rhonda has a snarky streak this morning, Arlene says. Rhonda, you sound like a fun partner. I'm just reading your guys' chat. Becky says, Scott and I were just talking about how waking up is without coffee. Teresa, I do get myself into trouble at times, Rhonda says. But fun trouble, Rhonda. Hi, Mitzi. Good morning, Mitzi. I'm just reading down the chat from where I left off. Good morning, Mitzi. Aw, Jacqueline. She says, I just need to cry sometimes and make a list and attack it. Aw. Aw, I think we all know. You know, Jacqueline, that's how I feel about cleaning up this room. It can be almost overwhelming. But if you do one thing, and right now my struggle is keeping this desk behind me clean because I tend to want to, oh, I'm pretty happy with that. I can do a little cleanup here. Let me mark it with my pen. My E needs a little cleaning up. My E needs a little cleaning up there, here, and I want to slender off this T. My M got a little, my leg of my M got a little thin. This leg did. I'm going to leave it. But see, I'm still working on my points. My points are not clean. So I'm going to write, still working on inner points. So that's really what, if anything happens in November, I want to clean up. I'm going to put needs to be cleaner. I can't fix that, but if I carve away any more of that, it will ruin the stamp. But let's clean up this leg here a little. Make it a little more slender. It's these inner points. Oh, where's my small one? And I think this little one is the one that makes it so jaggedy. Yeah. And it's probably about time for me to change the blades in these. Although they cut pretty good on this polymer eraser, but if I was going to carve on real stuff, the speedball, I think my blades would probably need to be changed. Get that T cleaned up a little there. Yeah, I don't think I can work on that. I need to work on the E. The E has inner points too. Yeah, they're jaggedy, crooked. So you're not going to get laser precision with an eraser and your linoleum tools. You know, you're just not going to. They're going to look handmade. They're not going to look laser made. Probably if you took a laser to this, it'd probably melt the polymer. It would probably melt it and cause a stink. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't think I can clean this up at all. Shouldn't even try. Yeah, I made it worse. Let's stamp it again. And I'll call it done. It's not bad. It's just not perfect. It's not perfect. Time. Mitzi's here. Teresa says, Mindy, about my phone. Sorry about my phone. Oh, she called her Mandy. Yeah, it's hard to type on these phones, isn't it? Jacqueline said, yes, Rhonda. I was like, good thing you get paid the same no matter what you're doing. She didn't think that was funny. I should just shushed up after that. I'm a Leo Sicilian. She says, I know how I can be. Yes, I typed Mindy and it changed 2 times. So we'll learn someday. My smartphone, what was it doing the other day? I can't remember the word I was trying to type, but it kept changing it to the bad spelling. I'm going, quit that. I had it right. Jacqueline, better than what I have said to attitudely cashiers, Arlene says. Those cashiers have an attitude. Well, that's a little better. This E is a little wonky. Leave it. We're going to leave it. Time. November carb. Let's see. This is day 3. Day 1. Oh, I got it there. This is November. I did these on November 2. I did 1 and 2 on November 2. So 2021, November 2, 2021. So it's NOV carve. Should put a hashtag there. Hashtag. And this is day 3. And the word is time. And today is November 4th, 2021. And I'm going to do C. The letter will be C. So let me do my letter. I'm trying to keep it simple carving, but yeah, you can see I need practice. This is more or less just practice. I would hope that I would eventually get my inner points. If I do anything this month, I want to get clean inner points. So we're going to do the letter C. And the letter C points, remember, it's backwards. When you do some of these letters, they're backwards. So if you want them to print straight, the bar has to be here and the curve's there. So, and I'm out of frame a little. Let's pull it up a little. Jacqueline said she misses her parents too. Yeah. Hi, Jill. Good morning, Jill. Suze is here. Good morning, Suze. Good morning, ladies. Arlene says she'll be back in a few minutes. Becky says, Teresa, thank you so much for the appetizer recipe. Sue says, Arlene, Jill, Mina, good morning, ladies. Said, I wish I had more hot chocolate. I'm drinking up, our grocery store closed in our little town here. About a year ago, they closed. So we haven't been able to get milk here locally. We have to drive to get milk. But they opened up a pizza parlor here about, a week or so ago. They opened up a pizza parlor. And when we were saying how nice it would be if they'd sell bread and milk. And my brother went in there the other day because he was curious. And they do sell milk. But all that was left on the shelf was the 1%. And he doesn't like 1%. Well, he'll drink it, but he prefers 2%. He doesn't drink the whole fat milk either. He says he gets a milk belly because he drinks a lot of milk. So I told him, I said, well, I'll drink up the 1% milk, or maybe I'll make some soup or something. So when we went shopping the other day, we got him a gallon of milk. So I've been eating cereal in the morning. I'm drinking up the 2%, the 1%, so that he can have his 2% milk. All right. This looks a little thicker to me down here. Let's carve it a little. There. So that'll be my C. Oh, you want to make a Grinch journal? Oh, that would be fun to do. Make a Grinch journal. You can do all your Grinchiness in your journal. Some people would call that a bitch journal. Sometimes, sometimes just writing it down, though, does help get it out, doesn't it? Sometimes I come online and I'll be venting about something or another. And sometimes you just need to get it out of your system. A Grinch journal, I think, is a really good idea, Jacqueline. Make a Grinch journal. And that could be something that you could either share or keep for yourself, just if you're not having a good day, just write in that journal, I'm not having a good day. YouTube's taking away all my subscribers. I go, well, we're working on the next 10, going backwards. I'm down to 7,930. I was almost up to 8,000, and every time they clean up their subscriber thing, they take away. I go down by tens instead of up by tens. I'm convinced that there are some channels that they just do not want to grow. And they say, oh, it's you. You're not doing good content, or or your subscriber base are trolls, or they're not watching your channel anyway, so we're just going to unsubscribe them. They aren't watching, so we're just going to take them away from you. Well, thanks. And then other channels seem to grow by leaps and bounds because they're doing good content. They're doing good content. Mary, what's wrong with you? I don't know. I guess I'm just not good enough. I'm not good enough. But I do think YouTube's, and I don't think it's uh-oh, what's happening to my stream here? Am I on? What? My stream went black. Am I live? Let me check my... No, it says I'm going. What's going on with my tablet? I went dark. It says I have 2 watching. Now it says I have 22. Something happened. Oh, did you guys buffer? You guys buffered? Wow. I'm getting pretty poor. I'm getting pretty fuzzy. My phone is fine, but my tablet is at 144. Now that has to be YouTube. I was complaining about YouTube, so they zapped me. And on my screen, it's fuzzy down at the bottom. Is it fuzzy down at the bottom for you guys? I'm going to close out my YouTube and come back. See if it's still a bad reception here. I was frozen. Huh. I'm frozen. I'm not frozen on my... Let's give it a few minutes, and if it's still bad, can you guys hear me okay? If you can hear me, it might just need time to correct itself. It's the bottom is fuzzy. All right, I'm going to have to reconnect. I'm going to have to close, because my phone is fine. When I look at it in my phone, it's clear, it's fine. But when I look at it on my tablet, I see you hear us, but it's real choppy and it's fuzzy down at the bottom on my tablet. It's broken down there. I'm not getting good reception. I'm going to close out my stream and restart. The image is odd. Just when I was complaining about YouTube, just when I was venting about YouTube, it had to say, well, we'll show you, Mary. We'll give you something to vent about. It's getting snarky, just like Rhonda. This C goes this way, by the way. We'll give you something to complain about. Yeah, it's